Beep boop boop bop. Hello. Welcome to How to Be a Big Old Ball of Cringe. My name's Cole. Let's just jump right into it. So, this mostly pertains to social situations. Rule 1 is you gotta hesitate. And it's not a funny kind of hesitation where you're trying to be funny, although this is possible. If you are trying to make a joke where you're the awkward guy, where it's like funny that you don't actually have anything to say, you're just trying to make the conversation awkward. Well, I am a victim to this many times. So if you're trying to make things awkward, you will succeed. Yes. And I think YouTube comedy is very, based on that hesitation. I'm awkward, but I'm self-aware. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's hilarious most of the time, but it's not funny in person. At least I am not able to pull it off. So, like I said, Rule 1 to being a cringe ball is hesitation. You have to hesitate. Or say you know somebody and you're looking at each other and there's I would say there's a few different trigger points, right? There's the first trigger point where if you say something right away, then you're golden. That is when you succeed in not being cringy. But this is a video on how to be cringy. So if you want to be cringy, you gotta wait. And then there's kind of like this, are we gonna say hello to each other? After, a very long amount of time, 5 seconds, then you say something. Or as they're walking away, let's say you're in a gas station, right? And somebody says to you, have a great day. The cashier says to you, have a great day. And then you wait a while. You're walking out. Oh, you too. Yeah, it's that's how you can cringe right there. That's how you can be cringy. Ooh. I should have said step 1, be named Cole Forcier, because that makes you a shoo-in to be a cringe ball. Step 2, or I should say principle 2 in how to be cringy, is just think highly of yourself. Think of yourself as a very let's say important person. And important doesn't mean that you are the best. Important could mean that you are significant in people's minds. Not that you're not significant. Every person is significant. Every choice we make matters. If somebody spills on the floor and the janitor decides to not clean it up, that matters, right? Or if you also decide to not clean it up, that matters. If nobody does anything about it, then nothing gets done about the thing, and sometimes that matters. Sometimes stuff has to be done about things, like cleaning up the floor. Otherwise, the floor is just going to be dirty, and it's going to be chaotic, and it's going to be a mess that builds up until it's uncontrollable, and you can't even do anything about it. So what was I saying? Think you're important, on the other end of the spectrum, I didn't brush my teeth today. It's important to brush your teeth, okay? And it affects the people around you, probably. It affects your teeth. You want to have these teeth for a long time. It affects everybody in that they'll smell your breath. But most people, I would bet, aren't going away from a stinky breath interaction with you saying, oh, well, now that I interacted with this person that has bad breath, I feel like blowing all my money on, swampland in Florida or whatever. Some terrible investment that they know is bad just because the breath was so bad. I have to throw all my money away, and then I have to be homeless, and then I have to fill in the blank. What you do is important, but not necessarily. Like, people aren't super dependent. They're not super dependent on your actions towards them, unless of course you are they're being sincere with you and you're being a butthole. Don't be a butthole when people are sincere. That's pretty much all I got. So I would say a tip for not being cringy at the end of it all is just own it, and don't be afraid of space in conversation or awkwardness in conversation. I am afraid of awkwardness in conversation many times because a lot of the time I don't know what to say, and there's silence for long periods of time, and they're frequent, and this does not mean that it's on you. Somebody's got to carry the conversation or whatever. Maybe two people in a conversation should carry the conversation. If you're not saying anything and they're not saying anything, it's not awkward necessarily because of you. Even if they say it's awkward because of you, they're not saying anything either. But I would just say that don't be afraid of space, because great things happen in space. Like, cliche joke here, but the Milky Way galaxy happens in space. But great things happen in space and conversation. You never know how somebody's going to respond if you just kind of give them the chance to feel the panic that you feel when you aren't saying anything. So, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, even if you don't like it, because I'm really desperate for attention, and the more you like the video, the more the likelihood that people will see it. So this was How to Be a Cringeball. My name's Cole Forcier. You could subscribe. You could not. I don't care so much about that. I guess I care, but just enjoy your day, and peace.